What up, everybody? What up, everybody? Let me get to the spot. Let me get to the spot. Hey, everybody. What is going on? This is Plan Your Greatness, and I am your gracious host, Carlton Hamilton. And let's get started today. Today is Thoughtful Thursday. Yes, it is. And I've got a big question for you. Do you have a big dream or big goal that you're trying to accomplish? We're going to talk about that here on Thoughtful Thursdays on the Plan Your Greatness channel.
I've been having dreams, jumping on a trampoline, flipping in the air.
Hey, we are back. We are back. We are back. We are here on the Plan Your Greatness channel, and it is Thoughtful Thursdays. And this is week 2 of the prison week. And we have been answering the question that I have been asked for about the past 20 years. And that is, how did I do it? And so if this is your first time on this channel, the reason why I'm being asked this question is on May 31st, 1999, I was released from prison. So it's been over 20 years since that time. And since that time, I've become a father, a college graduate. I worked in the corporate space. I jumped out. Now I've become a business owner. Then I created a second business. I kind of branded myself as a business. I'm a social media influencer. I'm a motivational speaker, but really, in the course of the business, motivational speaking is something that I do. And there's some other things that I got myself my hands into. So when you look at that, you know, people are looking, they said, how did you do it? How did you stay focused? How did you dig yourself out of that hole? And so that comes back to the question that we're asking. Do you have a big goal or dream? Now, more specifically, what I'm asking you is, how powerful is it to have a big goal, a big dream? Like, what is the importance of that? And so as we kind of move through that, I want to take you all the way back to prison, to like where this really began. And in that process of committing the crime and going into the prison system, I mean, it's an eye-opening experience. And one of the things that I've constantly harped upon was that once I got into the system, I recognized over time, reflecting back and reading, that I actually went through the 5 stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. I went through all those. And after that was done, or let me back up a little bit. While that was going on, and me going through each one of those stages, I was reliving my life, or I was reviewing my life, or I was reflecting on my life. And there were some things that stuck out. And that was the fact that I had graduated from high school with a 1.5 grade point average. I've talked about this on many occasions. I was in special ed at several stages. And once I got through the system, and I started playing professional baseball, I carried that baggage with me. And then once my career ended, because I had so identified myself as a professional athlete, I started to spiral out of control because I didn't know what I was doing. So I started going through depression. That depression affected everything I was trying to do as far as employment, as far as relationships, as far as school. And it spiraled me into a deeper level of homelessness, which involved a felony. And then I just basically looked at my life and I just said, you know what, brother, you have been a failure in life. And so as I was going through all those stages, and what I've come to understand is that one stage of depression, it is probably the longest one as far as people stay in that stage the longest. But what's more critical to understand about that is there's individuals that never make it out the other side. They never get to the point of acceptance. So with me, I finally got to that space of acceptance. And so what happened at that point is I created a whole new mindset. I created a whole new frequency or vibration. I created an entirely new belief system. And then stacking on top of that is now I have this new mind. I have this new frequency, this new vibration, this new belief system. I started looking around and saying, hey, I got control of this. So what am I going to do now? I started going to counseling classes. I started taking college courses. All right. And so as I was doing that, I started looking around and going, I can set some goals because now I have some confidence. I can set goals and be very confident that I'm going to obtain them. So again, I start setting these goals. And now I'm looking around and I'm thinking, okay, what do I want to be? What do I want to be building on while I'm here and become when I get out? And so I start looking around and I start saying, I want to be a college graduate. I want to be a business owner. I want to be a motivational speaker. I want to be an author. And, you know, I want to be a father. So I'm swirling all these things around in my head. Now understand this. As I'm thinking of these things, I'm sitting in a prison cell. I'm reflecting on the fact that I had come from a dysfunctional home. I had come from not the greatest environment, struggled in school. I now failed at everything, failed at baseball, failed at school, failed at relationships, failed. But now I am telling myself that I'm going to be things that if you look traditionally at them, there's nothing. So I'm setting these goals layered on top of a life that was basically filled with failure. So how do you go about doing that? So again, I've created this new mindset, this new frequency, this new vibration, this new belief system. And I'm telling myself, I want to be a college grad, business owner, speaker, author, astronomical goals based on where I came from. But I remember Les Brown saying something. This is when I reflected back on it. But I did this in the time that I was locked up, unbeknownst to language that was out there in that kind of motivational space. I said, you know what? I don't know for sure if I can do it, but I know somebody has. I know it's possible. And Les Brown talks about that. When you're setting yourself up to try to obtain a big goal, just tell yourself it's possible. Somebody has done this. And that's what I leaned on. Because the understanding that I try to share with my son and daughter is your thoughts and your dreams and your goals. In order for them to become a reality in your life, they have to be greater than your situation. And you have to believe that you have the capacity to move yourself beyond where you are right now. Because if you don't believe that your thoughts can create a world that's bigger than your situation, you'll never move to the next level. And I've even said to my son and daughter, I said, and I'm saying this to you because I said this in a previous video, and that is, in order for you to move to the next level of wherever you want to be in life, you must be thoroughly disgusted with the current level that you're on. Or you just got to be so completely unsatisfied and just say, no, I'm here. I got here, but I want to get to the next level. You've got to be hungry to go to the next level. You can't just be casually wanting to go to the next level. You've got to be hungry, because if you are in any way comfortable with the level that you're on, you're not moving to the next level, because there's no reason. You're comfortable where you are. So why would you move to the next level? You've got to be, I'm done with this. Great. I've done great things on this level. Or you just got to be like, oh, this is so thoroughly disgusting. I don't want to be on this level anymore. That's what moves you to go to the next level. Because I'm going to get off track for a little bit, is because right now we have an epidemic with depression, with suicide, and with a host of other things. And people have become very, very comfortable with that level. And so it's very difficult in order for you to make that change. You have to just be like, you know what, this is not for me. And so that's what moves you to the next level. And I have this saying that I'm building upon, and that is, when you are having big goals and big dreams, I believe these things are the greatest deterrent to boredom, depression, being unmotivated, being uninspired. And I believe this leads to empowerment. Because I don't think you can hold these two thoughts in the same space. So we're going right back to the top. Do you have a big dream or goal? And how powerful are having these big dreams on moving your life forward? Because now it comes back to the last thing that I said. Having big goals and dreams, I believe, are the greatest deterrent to boredom, depression, being unmotivated, being uninspired. And I believe they lead to empowerment. And if you are moving in that space, if you are having big goals, having big dreams, and you really understand, you know, how this moves the energy that you're creating, you are absolutely on your path to planning your greatness. All right. My call to action to you is, asking you the question, do you have a big goal or big dream? If you do, my challenge to you is make it bigger. Make it so big that when you accomplish it, you know it had everything to do with you taking it up to the next level. And if you don't have a big goal, if you don't have a big dream, my challenge to you is find one. Find something that you want to accomplish that is way outside your comfort zone and point right toward that. Understand that on the way to that, you're going to have some trials, some tribulations, because I can guarantee you that when you set out big goals, big obstacles are going to get in your way. So you just have to kind of just shrug your shoulders and just say, okay, this is just par for the course. I'm going to go over you. I'm going to go around you. I'm going to go under you. But I'm getting to where, you know what I'm saying? It's metaphorically, it's like this. It's like you see some fine girl out at the club, all right? Or just somewhere. You go, dang. And all of a sudden, there are a bunch of people start getting in your way. What are you going to do? You're going to start moving around. Man, move. Man, get out the way, man. That's how you got to be towards your goals. You've got to just say, the only thing that I want to see is that goal, that fine girl. That's the only thing I want to see. So I'm either going to move you to my left, right? I'm going to kick you. I'm going to throw you over my shoulder so I can see this person and I can make my way over there. That's how you got to treat that. All right. So make sure you're hitting the like button. Make sure you are hitting the subscribe button, the share button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can get updates when I go live or whenever a new video is coming out. And I will, we're also on Instagram. We're also on Twitter. We're also on Facebook. So we're on most of the social media platforms. Keep looking out for lives coming on Sunday. I'm trying to get everything together, seeing how that's going to work, because I want to go at least once a week, do a live. And then maybe over time I start expanding to where I do one every day. But as of right now, I'm putting content out every day. Today is Thoughtful Thursday, so this is the content I'm putting out, but I'm going to be maybe doing something live in the future. And I'm going to leave you with what I always leave you with. That is, plan your greatness. You know why? Yeah, because no one else will. I will see you all next week on Thoughtful Thursdays on the Plan Your Greatness channel. You guys take care, and I will see you.
No one knew he was home. No one said